Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Been a while. Last I did a video was when I did an interactive session with Camille. Speak of her. When I was at a retreat. The National Youth Retreat I was talking about. So I'll talk about the aftermath of the National Youth Retreat 2025. Let's get right to it. Remember to click on the notifications for upcoming videos. So remember it's been a lot. I had a good experience. It was a success. The retreat was a success, by the way. Not say you retreat I'm talking about. It was a success. Everybody did their part. We went to the beach. Essentially evangelized. Other than that was on the third day. I think what is that? Sharing my preview. We had a Sunday service, of course. That was good. It was really good. We had the Saturday night pilot awards. And then the performers came in, two performers came by, they did their thing, did it, and all that, and like I said, I had a good time. I played dominoes, which I wanted to do. I played Uno as well, but I play nice Uno from time to time too. Played the dominoes twice. The first time I played dominoes, that time, the retreat, I held my own. The second time was really rough. I actually got sis love. So I would have gotten second sis love in one night. And that's all it was. But all in all, I did get what I wanted, which was like I'm on the other side of that. So, um, but yeah, I had a good time. Like I said, I did have a really tough experience about where, and I actually questioned if I should go to more retreats even before the retreat. So not even question anymore. But knowing me, I'll think about it over, which if I, because I really want to go to four national youth events in 1 year, so that's what I'm thinking about it over. But yeah, it was a lot. I had a tough experience, but I had a good time at the same time. So the interaction at times was challenging. Lots of times, there were moments where it was really good. Might get some couple like conversation in, and those are really good ones. I didn't have interruption for the most part, but I don't know. But when that was went to the beach, person had a good time, and took pictures, did all that. And you didn't have also while we took pictures too, and all that. So, but, ever since after the retreat, I've been reflecting a lot about the retreat and whether I should go again because it's like, but it's not the first time I questioned if I should go back. It was the college retreat 2023. I had questioned if I should go back to the next one. I thought about it and I said, screw it, I'll go. I didn't question if I should go to this year's one, the past one. My question, so it was not the first time I ever questioned if I should go back to the retreat or not. Um, no, I did, I did my thing. Did bits of good. Then I don't know that some things went on that made me be like, what the hell is this? And I said, Jessica, it was getting on hand. I did all that. I I think I did a good job. What I think the positives, I did a good job. If something happened that did bother me, I didn't really get to it too much. I did manage my frustration for the most part. I did all that until it got out of hand, and then, but even then, I managed my frustration well, even then. So, even though I felt it got out of hand, so there was a positive to take away. It's not easy to control yourself when things triggering you. But it's certain things that happen to you before it keep triggering you. You know, self-control can be hard to control stuff that trigger you. I think I've done a good job. Even stuff that usually bothers me, because at the end of the day, you can't really control what happens, but you can control how you react to it, though. And I think ever since learning that factor really helps big time, because then there's things you can control, there's things you cannot. You should only worry about what you can control and take it from there. The mistake is to worry about what you can't control. That's a mistake a lot of times, and there's something that happen that's out of control. And interaction in dominoes is cool because anytime it's dominoes or you play, there's gonna be interaction in most cases. There might be a few way play where you don't hear much interaction, but most cases there's gonna be interaction. So I've grown up to get used to that, to get to experience interactions in dominoes and all that. The problem was where the problem I had was what was it, and even when I was watching the dominoes that night, there was interaction, but the game still flowed. I won't go into much, like I said, just all this already, but not to say you got disrupted completely, and then something just happened in between that just makes me like it was my last straw, and then you get left out too, getting excluded out. You know what? What is frustrating is that if professors really know me by now, then in anything, there's a reason why I do what I do in the first place. You know, if anybody knows me by now, like I won't go into details with it other than to say, well, what I've gone through is well documented. Should be well documented by now. I'll say it like that. The more you see me in person, more is on display. It's one thing in person never see me in person, but you see me in person, especially several times. At some point, it should be. If it has to be completely well documented yet, it should be by now. What the stuff I was talking about, the challenges and stuff I've dealt with, especially retreats or outside of that, not just retreats, but also retreats and all of that. I understand all of that should be well documented by now. Documented. If anybody, your person know me and all of that. Nevertheless, one thing I can say is cool about retreats is that you can make person from all over the parish that you don't see often. And playing, able to play dominoes with a person you don't see often. I think it's cool. So and you can build bonds by playing dominoes. Yes, it's competitive, yeah, but it can be fun. Yes, I have tough experiences playing dominoes, but most cases, but yeah, most cases I have tough experience playing dominoes. Most cases, but it's one of those games where if you ask me if I the opportunity to play it all day, I'm like, hell yeah. But that don't happen often where I get to play it all day in person like that. Last I can see that where I played pretty much most of the day was last year when Monica had that stress free day, which was fantastic. Started in the morning and then when I sat there they played the afternoon. Yeah, that was a tough day. I never been playing dominoes. To be honest, it was a tough day. That's the mission is where I play dominoes all day. It, most kids doesn't happen often. And I didn't. I also realized it seems that the persons that I play dominoes with, they can play dominoes at a very high level. I realized that as well. So big up to those persons who can play dominoes at a very high level. You know what I mean? Cause it's not really easy to pull that off. You know. Um, yeah, but like it's only once really. But like I said, the retreat has been was a success for sure. No, yeah, it was a success for sure, which I knew it would be, and all that. So it was a success for real indeed, and they learned some things at the retreat and all that. I did get to do interactive session with Camille. I got to do that one. I want to do a couple more, but yeah, in terms of doing an interactive session at the retreat is challenging as heck. But still, at least I managed to take my chance. At least I did one. If I could do a couple more, that would have helped. Hopefully, the ones I did not get to, hopefully I get to do it next year when it's also done. Yeah, my aftermath, though, like I said, been refreshing and yeah, I've been hanging in there doing my thing and all of that, and just find ways to keep going and just try to be encouraged again. I don't have many more to be discouraged. If anybody knows me, that also should be well documented by now too. If, especially being around me long enough, that should be pick up. That should really anybody who knows me pick up that by now that I tend to get easily discouraged and all of that and all that stuff I talked about. I should be well documented by now. So if I haven't been fully, hopefully it is when it's all said and done. That I ain't tripping about shite. That's for sure. So, But hope you guys doing okay. Hope you guys having a good week. We're in September now. We're in the rainy month. We're coming down the street of the year 2025, and I'm not doing as video as I might. If it was, it would be about self sabotage. That's well talked. That should be talked about because there's so much instances where someone might self sabotage and don't realize it. So stay tuned to that topic and take it from there. But yeah, I mean, till then though, if I don't get done on the video tonight, then but I hope you guys have a good night. I might do another video like I said, but otherwise, hope you guys enjoy the weekend and all of that. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notifications for upcoming videos.